the single leg dumbbell squat with the ball. Start with just your body weight. As you progress, work up to small free weights. Start with the stability ball, the small of your back, pressing against the wall. One leg is out in front of you, slightly on an angle forward. Free leg comes behind you. Hips are square, shoulders up, back and down, chest and eyes up. Inhale, you're going to lower until you have 90 degrees at your front knee. Exhale, drive it back to the start. Hips stay level, core stays engaged. Inhale down, exhale, drive to the start. Perform for desired number of repetitions. Switch legs. Planks with pop-outs on the ball. Set up in your high plank, elbows under your shoulders on the stability ball. Core engaged, tailbone tucked under. Neutral spine. Exhale, you're going to pop your elbows out 2 to 3 inches. Inhale, return to the start position. Single leg deadlifts. Hips are square, core engaged, shoulders up, back and down, chest and eyes up. Light touch at the back, weight goes on the free leg side. Exhale, you're going to hinge at the hip, keeping the bend in the knee the same until you have 90 degrees. Exhale, return to the start position. Your challenge while you're there will be to not rotate out through that free leg side to keep your pelvis down and square. Inhale down, exhale, return to the start position. The back squat. When performing the back squat, proper form and technique are critical for ensuring safety during this exercise. The first thing you want to check for is that you set the racks for the Olympic bar at the appropriate height so that you can stand under the bar and only have 2 to 3 inches to go, so you're not placing too much weight on your spine to try and just raise the bar. If using plates, make sure to add clips on the ends for safety. Take 1 or 2 steps back from the rack. Now set your feet just wider than hips width apart. A slight turnout with your toes if it's natural for you is okay. Abdominals engaged, core is tight, chest and eyes up. Grip is just wider than shoulder width apart, palms facing forward. Inhale, you're going to watch that the knees track directly over the toes. Your butt's going to come out the back, and you're going to drop the weight down until you have 90 degrees at the knees. Exhale, drive through the heels, return to the start position. Perform 1 more repetition for me. Inhale down, exhale, extend, back to the start. As you're performing this exercise, you want to maintain the natural curve in your spine throughout the entire exercise. The sit-up. Feet are flexed, light touch with the heels, from the hips down, stay super still. Elbows are wide, chest and eyes up. Inhale, lower to the ground. Exhale, lead with the chest, back to the start position. Inhale down. Again, hips stay still, feet stay in contact with the ground. If or when you cannot perform any more with the elbows wide, keeping the heels in contact with the ground, bring your arms in front of you to be able to perform desired repetitions. The Bosu dumbbell reverse lunge. Start position, standing tall, 1 foot on the sweet spot in the middle of the Bosu, chest and eyes up, core engaged. Exhale, you're going to step off the Bosu behind you, raising the back heel off the ground. Inhale, lower until you have 90 degrees at the front knee. Exhale, drive through your front heel, back to the start position. The Bosu bird dog. Start position, knees on the Bosu, hips at 90 degrees, shoulders at 90 degrees, core engaged. You're going to squeeze your glutes to raise your leg. You're going to try and keep your pelvis flat and square. You're going to raise the opposite arm and hold for a count of 5. Return to the start position and repeat desired repetitions. If that's too challenging, bring the knees to the floor and perform from the floor. On the ball. Start position, laying on your back, ball almost touching your behind, knees hug to the chest, weight on the heels, feet are flexed, hips width apart with your heels 6 to 8 inches from the top of the dome, hands at your sides. Exhale, you're going to squeeze the glutes to raise the hips, keep the feet flexed, core engaged. Exhale, roll it out, inhale, reel back to the start. Double crunch with the ball. Squeeze the ball between the ankles, engage the core, feel like you're driving your belly button down to your spine. Exhale, you're going to contract the abs. You're going to think about bringing your hip to your rib to raise the lower half of your body off the ground. Then bring light finger touch by the elbows. Exhale, one rib to hip. So again, that's hip to rib, rib to hip. The lateral Bosu hop. Your aim is the sweet spot on top of the Bosu. Be sure to set it up on a non-slippery surface. If you have any movement at all with your Bosu, you can place it up against a wall. Load your leg in an athletic stance, core engaged, chest and eyes up. You're going to drive off your outside heel and try and stick the landing. The tempo I want you to progress to is quick off the floor with an exaggerated stick on the Bosu side. Quick stick, quick stick. The Bosu glute bridge. Start with your heels just a couple inches from your bottom, feet or hips width apart. Palms at your sides. Exhale, you're going to squeeze the glutes to initiate the movement. Raise the hips off the ground. Exhale, 1, 2. Inhale, back to the start. If you need an extra challenge, you can perform single leg.
Go.
Split squat, scissor jump. Start in a lunge, chest and eyes up, 90 degrees at your front knee. Exhale, drive through your heel, hop, switch your feet midair, lower to a nice low lunge. You want all the movement to be up rather than forwards, so choose a line on the floor, try not to cross it. The plank series. You're going to hold each of the following positions for a count of 10. Set up in your regular plank, elbows under your shoulders, feet or hips width apart. Without rotating your hip, you're going to raise your left arm out, hold for 10, return to the start position. Right arm out, hold for 10, return to the start. Left leg up, hold for 10, return to the start. Right leg up, hold for 10, return to the start, and hold for a count of 10.